guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do just a quick little summery, smoky, bronzy, I guess you could call it, makeup tutorial today. In the summertime, I really don't like to wear a lot of like dark, smoky looks, but then again, I don't like to just, you know, do super natural either. So I wanted to kind of combine the two. I wanted something, of course, bronzy, because that to me just screams summer, bronzy and glowy. So I kind of mixed the two together and added just a little bit of darkness throughout the crease of this eye, and I really love the way it came out. And in case you haven't noticed from my last few videos, I changed my hair. This is so different for me. I never do anything super crazy with my hair. I've been like the balayage ombre-ish style for the past 3 years, and I finally wanted to step out of my comfort zone and try something a little different. So I went with more of the lavender smoky roots with the silver ends. It took a few times, but I didn't want to kill my hair, so I was patient. Lots of Olaplex, lots of treatments, but I'm so happy the way it came out. I've never had this many compliments on my hair, so I think I'm going to keep it for a while. I filmed in front of a window today, which is the natural sunlight coming in, and it was getting cloudy, and it'd come back out and cloudy again, and I'd have to adjust these big old lights here that I have, moving them all around. I usually have my ring light set up with my camera in my living room, but my daughter had her friend over today, and they were playing all throughout that part of the house, so I didn't want to bug them. So I came into my son's room. I tried to make it look pretty, but you can still see his like sports stickers and stuff. But anyway, as soon as my salon is built, I will be filming in there, and it'll be an amazing, beautiful backdrop. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I'm going to try to upload at least twice a week if I can. Like I said, I am a mom of 3. I do hair for a living. I'm a competitive cheer coach, and I'm also a Little League cheerleading coach that's fixing to start up. So that does require a little bit extra of my time, but I love doing this. I love playing with makeup and making these videos, so I'm going to try to upload at least twice a week, hopefully. Anyway, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and if you are interested in getting this summer bronze glowy makeup look, then please keep watching. Okay, let's get started here, and we're going to start by priming our face. This is the Becca Backlight Primer. I love this because it's very hydrating and it gives you that summer glow, which is what we're going for today. And then I always go in with my oh wait, this isn't Smashbox, this is the Benefit POREfessional. Well, anyway, I go back and forth between those two pore primers. And now I am concealing and priming, I guess you could call it, my eyes. I use concealer to do this. I find it works just as good as an eye primer. Helps your shadows last longer, and it just hides all that darkness that I usually have on my eyes. Moving on to eyes, now we are going to use our Carli BYbel palette from BH Cosmetics. This palette is absolutely amazing, and it is so affordable. I think it only costs around $14. This was her first edition. I know they just came out with a new revamped palette that looks just like this, but I haven't got it yet. But anyway, this is a great one. I'm just going to pick up a gold shade that was in there with my MAC 242 brush, apply that all over the lid. And then I'm going to take, get it over there, that dark bronze highlighting shade. I decided to go in with this color because that light gold shade was just not giving it to me. So going over that, packing it all over the lid. Now I'm picking up my Morphe 35R palette and going into the crease now. We're going to darken that up, just taking this medium brown shade with our crease brush, and it's an M433. And just slowly building that color up. I don't want to start picking up a bunch of shadow on that brush. I just want to tap it in a few times, blend that from corner to corner, inner and outer. I want to really build it up right above my inner tear duct to really give it that depth right there, instead of just leaving it more lighter and feathered like I do with most of my shadows. So we've got that done, and now we're going to pick up this Makeup Geek brush, and it's a defined crease brush. So it's a little bit more tapered, smaller, just to kind of build up this outer corner. And I'm using the same shade we were just using in our crease, but I'm just going to, like I said, build it up to a little bit darker, as you can see right there. I always want to start with my lighter colors and work my way to a darker color. So this is a darker kind of, it's got a little bit of a purple undertone to it, but it's just a darker brown, and I'm just going to put that in my outer corner, wiping that up and down in that little V, just making sure it's kind of diffused. And then we're gonna go and pick up our crease brush again and just blend that because I don't want any harsh lines. I'm gonna do this several times. I'm gonna go back in with the darker color, build it up, blend it out, build it up, blend it out, just to get that darkness that I want out there. And now I'm just taking a bone colored shade in the palette and just making sure that brown did not get up too high on my brow bone. And I have a little bit of fallout, but that's not a bad thing. I'm just gonna take a makeup wipe and just wipe that away. And then I'm gonna kind of smooth that up and kind of give it a cat eye effect with the shadow, just kind of make it more sharper right there. Moving on to our face, we are going in with these Cover FX Custom Enhancing Drops. I believe this is Moonlight, but I will put it down below. And a little bit of this stuff goes a long way, and I seem to apply too much product every single time, but we want that extra glow today, so it's okay. I'm just blending that out with a Makeup Geek highlighter brush, and you can use a beauty blender. It works just the same. This is just what I picked up for this one time. Don't think you have to go out and buy this brush just for this product, because you don't. Next up, we're going to apply our foundation, and this is the Maybelline Cushion Liquid Foundation. I have been absolutely loving this stuff. It really gives you that fresh face look. It's not super dewy, but then it's not super matte. It's just kind of right in between. And I love to apply this with my Morphe M439 buffing brush. I believe that's what it's called. And I just kind of buff that product in all over. I normally always use a beauty blender when I apply my foundation, but for this particular foundation, I love this brush. Since I'm self-tanned, my face is a lot lighter than my neck, so I want to make sure and bring that down to match. Now I'm going to give my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer a little bit of a break and go in with this Urban Decay Naked Concealer. I used to use this stuff all the time before the Tarte one came out, and it's still really, really good. It's really creamy. So if you have dry eyes, under eyes, it's really good to use. But this whole entire clip cut out, so all we did is blend that out and set it with our powder. So onto contouring, I'm going to use this e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette, and I really like this stuff. It's only like $4 or $5, and it blends out super easy. So I just picked up the medium brown shade in there and just kind of putting that on the temples of my foreheads, on my cheekbones, and then I'm also going to contour my nose a little bit. And as you probably can tell, the lighting has changed, so it's kind of hard to see that contour when I blend it out. But I assure you, it's a really good product. It is a good dupe for some of the high-end cream contour sticks or palettes. So blending that out, we are going to move on to our, come on, get there. Moving on to our under eyes. So we're going to dance it out. I gotta have a dance break. We're gonna take that bronze shade and just go all underneath our waterline. I didn't want to make this too smoky and dark underneath there, so I just added this, and then I go in with the medium brown shade that we used in our crease. And with the Makeup Geek brush, it's a little bit smaller, and I just kind of feather that on the outer part of my eye. I don't really go all the way in because I want that bronze shade to really kind of shine through and pop right around the corner of my eye. Now we're going to bronze, and this is MAC Give Me Sun. I usually can only wear this when I'm pretty tan. I'm going to rub that all over my cheeks, onto my temples. You know the drill when it comes to bronzing. Now for blush, I wanted to use this one by MAC. As you can see, it's got a really pretty sheen to it. It's not glittery, but it just gives it that extra glow on the cheeks. And I believe it's called Margin? I'm totally butchering that name, I'm sure, but it's probably one of my favorite MAC blushes of all time. I love using this color for my brides when I'm doing summer weddings, spring weddings, because it just really puts a pretty glow on the cheeks without it being too bam in your face. If I had $1 for every time I said glow in this video, I swear. Now we're just going in with the kind of golden champagne color that's in that Carli palette and just highlighting our inner corners and underneath our brow bone. Moving on to highlighter, we're picking up that second shade, going all over our cheeks, dusting it on our nose. This is why I love this palette, because it has beautiful eyeshadows, but it also has all those pretty highlighters and then that bronzy shade at the bottom to where you can use those as shadows or you can use them as highlighters. It's a very multi-purpose palette that, again, is super affordable. Now to finish up this look, we are going on to lips. I'm using MAC Subculture pencil. It's just a very light nude shade. You probably can't even tell what I just did, but it just kind of gives me a guideline because my lips are very uneven, especially the top. One side is higher, so I always kind of overline a little bit. This is MAC's Myth lipstick, and just for a little added special effect, I'm just dabbing the middle of my lips with that bronze highlighter shade from the Carli palette. And that's going to kind of shine through underneath this Colourpop gloss that I'm about to apply right now. And this is Colourpop in Fairy Floss lip gloss. And the last step, of course, is setting our face. And this is my latest find at the drugstore. It is the Wet n Wild setting spray, and it is a major dupe for the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. And that is pretty much it for this look, you guys. It was super simple. We only used 3 shadows, if you counted, on our lid. Just built it up a little bit. This is definitely going to be my go-to summer look. And I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Please let me know down below, like and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.